Thank you, Mr. President. You know, it's been said that earlier that this makes a great start for the conversation. Mr. President, this conversation has been going on for a very long time. I wrote my first reform bill in 2007. We saw this freight train coming at us way back then. The mood was a little different. You know, we didn't get as much grassroots support, but things have changed. We are hearing at our office hours, at our town hall meetings, in our coffee shops, at the grocery store, wherever we go, Mr. President, we're hearing from our residents, and they want change. It was brought into focus to me the day after the election in 2014, and I was pumping gas at the 7-Eleven right by St. Mary's Hospital on Washington Avenue in Saginaw. I had a fellow poke his head around the gas pump. He said, "You Ken Horn, the politician guy?" I said, "Yeah, I guess so." He said, "What are you going to do about car insurance?" Here's his story. He's a dishwasher in the back of the house at a local kitchen. He gets laid off 6 months out of every year. So I probably shouldn't tell you this, but for 6 months I drive without car insurance. Can't afford it. He drives a clunker, Mr. President. You know, and on the other hand, you have people that have modeled their businesses in Michigan over this law that we have, and if I give you this fictional character of Ben, the brain injury specialist, who may drive a $70,000 or $80,000 SUV, to him, the cost of insurance is just a first world problem. To Dave, the dishwasher, this is his world. This is his universe. You know, if you want guarantees in this bill, I can guarantee you this. You vote no, you're going to guarantee Dave the dishwasher and tens of thousands of people just like him to a life of misery and, you know, and dependence on, you know, on government to get you back and forth to work maybe. He can't drive an SUV. He can't afford the collision. You know, there's people like this, you know, the working poor that we worry about, Mr. President, and we're giving our people choices with that hashtag that was being ridiculed. But you know what? There are families, single moms that are driving clunkers out there because they can't afford a new car because of the collision cost. They're struggling just to pay the PIP insurance. You know, there are parents out there who are telling their kids, "I can't afford your tuition, but I'll help you pay for your insurance." You know, if you take a look at just what we know, Mr. President, in the catastrophic fund, the $180 a year that we'll save, a large family with 5 cars could save $900 just in the catastrophic fund per car per year. And the total is $900. That pays for a brand new water heater when it breaks down. They don't have the cash to do that right now. You know what? We'll always have an excuse to vote no. And we are, in some cases, putting perfection ahead of the good. You know, we have people, you know, everywhere tugging on our ears, but it's time we started listening to the people of our districts. You know, this is not a hard vote for me, because it benefits the people of my district and the people of the state. And I hope you join me in voting yes on this historic reform, and I ask that my remarks be printed in the Journal.